Fat, yeah, I hit it slow, but by the morning, girl, I gotta go. Gotta get ready, tonight is my show. If you okay, you might open my show. Gotta be pointers right under my nose.
This video right here is going to end the water is wet debate once and for all. The answer is simple, water isn't wet, and I'm here to tell you why. To say that something is wet means that the water on the surface of that something can be removed. Like if you got splashed by water, you could say, oh no, my clothes got wet. Now I have to get them re-dried. Or if you got caught in the rain, you could say, oh no, my hair got wet, now I have to get it redone. You don't say that the ocean gets wet, it's just water, and water is water. Fire, we know that it burns things, but it isn't in and of itself burn. And just like water, it wets things, but it's not in and of itself wet. The word wet is only supposed to be used when water gets on things. Like if I, for example, had a water gun and sprayed you, you could say, oh, your shirt got wet. But if it's somehow possible for you to see water droplets sitting on top of water, then you could say, oh, that water is wet. But you don't see water droplets sitting on top of water. You don't. The term wet is an adjective and is only conditional when being used to describe something that is typically dry. If once again that water can be removed, then yeah, you could say, oh, it was at first, wet. Things become wet when it's touched by water, not while it's being touched by water. Water makes things wet, but it's not itself wet. Wetness is an experience of water in such a way that it impinges on a state of being. Wetting just means that liquid will stick to a surface when it is being in and removed from that liquid. If you had a dry towel and poured water on it, it would become a wet towel. But if you poured water into a cup full of more water, that water would not become wet. Wetness is the effect that water has on things. Saying that water is wet is like saying that fire is burnt. It's not. In that case, if something is wet, it can become wetter, and if something is dry, it can become drier. Just like hair, it is not in and of itself hairy, it's just hair. Again, water is a liquid that wets things. Wet is a condition of a liquid sticking to a solid surface such as our skin. Therefore, we cannot say that water is wet. It takes a liquid and a solid to define the term wet. Being a liquid, water is not itself wet, but it can make other solid materials wet. Wetness is the ability to adhere to the surface of a solid. Thank you.
Hey, small lean for the boys. I would never ever tell the world. I would never tell the world.